The year was 1901. The American landscape was rapidly changing, industry boomed, cities swelled. From this fiery crucible, US Steel emerged. A titan was born.
I envisioned a fully integrated steel company. My vision met the ambition of J.P. Morgan, a legendary financier. Together, we orchestrated the largest corporate merger of its time.
US Steel was born from the consolidation of Carnegie Steel and several other companies. It was a behemoth, controlling over 60% of the nation's steel production. This immense scale brought immense wealth and immense power. It also brought immense responsibility. The stage was set for a century of labor relations, fraught with challenges and triumphs. The early years of US Steel were marked by a struggle for labor rights. Workers faced long hours, dangerous conditions, and meager wages. The company, under the leadership of Judge Elbert H. Gary, staunchly opposed unionization.
Gary believed in paternalistic capitalism. He argued that the company knew best what its workers needed.
The first major test came in 1919. The American Federation of Labor, led by Samuel Gompers, called for a nationwide steel strike. Hundreds of thousands walked off the job, demanding recognition of their union, better wages, and an 8-hour workday.
The strike was fiercely opposed by US Steel. Violence erupted. Public opinion turned against the strikers. Defeated and demoralized, the workers returned to the mills. Their dream of a union seemed distant.
However, the seeds of change had been sown. The Great Depression brought renewed urgency to the labor movement. In 1936, the Steelworkers Organizing Committee, backed by the powerful Congress of Industrial Organizations, launched a new campaign to organize steelworkers.
John L. Lewis, the fiery leader of the CIO, understood the importance of uniting the workers of this vital industry.
The SWOC, later the United Steelworkers, achieved a historic victory in 1937. US Steel, under pressure, signed its first contract with the union.
This agreement recognized the union and improved wages and conditions. Post-World War II saw more strikes to secure union gains. The 1952 steel strike became a national crisis.
The 1959 strike, the longest, lasted 116 days. It ended with a compromise, causing significant economic damage. Let's look at the legacy of conflict and cooperation and labor relations in modern US Steel. The latter half of the 20th century saw a shift in the dynamics between US Steel and the United Steelworkers. The rise of global competition, technological advancements, and declining steel demand forced the company to confront new challenges.
These challenges led to plant closures, layoffs, and a need for greater efficiency. The relationship between US Steel and the union, once defined by confrontation, became more cooperative.
Both sides recognized the need to work together to ensure the company's survival and protect jobs. This new era of cooperation led to innovative labor agreements, such as the Experimental Negotiating Agreement of 1973, which aimed to avoid costly strikes through binding arbitration.
Despite these efforts, the challenges facing the American steel industry continued to mount. The decline of manufacturing, cheaper foreign imports, and automation led to further job losses and plant closures. US Steel, like other steelmakers, had to adapt to survive. This often meant difficult negotiations with the union.
US Steel and the American worker, a microcosm of national labor rights. The story of US Steel is a microcosm of labor relations in America.
It reflects the struggles for fair wages, safe conditions, and a voice in the workplace.
Early battles highlight the brutal realities of industrial capitalism.
The rise of the United Steelworkers shows the power of collective bargaining.
As the debate on union rights continues to shape our nation's future, understanding this history is more important than ever. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to become informed global citizens.